Walk with me. So I was recently on a leadership call within our community, and some of the rockstar entrepreneurs of our brand were sharing some wisdom for the summer months. Obviously, we're in a summer season. I hope all of you have had an awesome start of summer, getting some good family time in, maybe creating some moments, some experiences. I know for many, it's one of the favorite times of the year, but from an entrepreneur perspective, she was giving some coaching on how this can be what she referred to as a separation season. And I'd never heard it put that way before. Her name is Ashley. She's an amazing marketer, awesome entrepreneur, extremely successful. And I wrote that down because I wanted to have a conversation with y'all about that concept, separation seasons, and how we can turn a separation season that we're in the midst of from an obstacle that it is for many into a enormous opportunity to propel or accelerate to our personal goals. So thank you, Ashley, for the inspiration for today's conversation. And I think it's going to be a good one for all of you out there, especially those of you that are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, or have the desire to become one, hopefully in the near term. Before we get into separation seasons, I want to know who's by my side this morning. You know I'm going to ask. Say hello below. Don't be shy. Come out from behind the screen. Who's by my side this morning? Let me know where you're from. Tell me one thing you've enjoyed so far this summer, a memorable moment. Comment below. If you're new to the crew, welcome. The only thing that I ask is that you participate in today's conversation. We walk together, usually weekly live, Wednesdays around the same time. Walk with me Wednesdays. If you want to put it on your calendar and join us live, it's always fun. Maybe get out and move wherever you're at during the conversation, like we're walking together. And obviously, if you miss the live, you can catch the replay, not only on my Facebook page, but past conversations. The ones that get the best feedback are actually posted to the podcast, Alive by Design. Check it out on podcast platforms, Apple, Google, Spotify, Audible, etc. And I read all the comments, so I appreciate all of you saying hello below, and please contribute. It adds value to me, it adds value to each other, and it makes it a conversation. So let's talk about this concept of separation seasons. What I mean by a separation season is where you go into a period of time where those that are around you, maybe running with you, maybe in your same lane, same company, same industry, start to slow down for whatever reason. They start to slow down their activities, start to slow down their intentions, start to maybe lower their energy levels. And these separation seasons are obviously normal, right? There's nobody that revs full speed constantly 100% of the time, all the time, forever, right? We all run into kind of separation seasons, and it can be a literal season. So in the context of this particular conversation, we were talking about summer being a potential separation season as a lot of people start to slow down in our sector or our industry, maybe for a few weeks. But I think it can be a literal season. There's a lot of industries out there that do have seasonality in their sales cycle or consumer cycle, often holidays, December time, or depending on what industry you're in, it could be different months. So there are literal seasons that tend to have cycles. But it doesn't have to be like a literal season. A separation season could be any point where you come to a place where those around you start to slow down, or start to stop, or even quit. And the reason we're calling it a separation season is that is a moment of opportunity for you as a entrepreneur, you as a achiever, you as a person refusing to settle, who has huge aspirations, a vision for your future better than today, a resilience, a refusal to settle for anything less. Yeah, you listening to this or watching this right now, it's why you're here. It's an opportunity for you to separate yourself from everybody else. Hence the term, a separation season. When you get to a place where other people slow down, or other people quit or let off the gas, and you decide not to, you decide not only to maintain your pace, maintain your tenacity, maybe you even decide to accelerate your activity or accelerate your energy during the time. Hence, in those periods where those around you let off the gas, you keep the gas down or push it harder, hence giving you an opportunity to separate yourself from everybody else. We're actually a separation season where for many it's an obstacle. For those that understand this concept, it actually becomes an opportunity or a competitive advantage. So I want to talk about these separation seasons and 3 reasons why this works. Real quick, I got to the top here. Check out the view. Got some clouds in the sky today. A little moisture in the air. But regardless, always a pretty view from the top. Here's my rock. I wonder if I'm the only one that sits on this rock all the time, chatting with y'all. So why is this an opportunity? Separation seasons. First and foremost, how many of you guys can relate to, on the path that you're on right now for your own career or business or goals, you've run into separation seasons? How many of you guys can actually think of periods of time where all of a sudden it's like, whoa, right? The pace or energy around you, right, tends to slow down a little bit. Maybe you face some resistance and all of a sudden you feel, okay, this is one of those seasons of time where those around me seem to be slowing down for whatever reason. How many of you have one of those seasons in your mind? It might be right now. Maybe you're in an industry where summer offers the chance for a separation season, or it might be other times throughout the year, or other times throughout the cycle. We all run into them, right? So here's how we make the shift from obstacle to opportunity, from a separation season where others slow down and you accelerate. You turn this to a competitive advantage. 3 reasons off the top of my head why this works so well. Number 1 is the obvious, the tangible. When others slow down or others stop and you keep going or you accelerate, you are putting in more time. Just the tangible aspect of time. Guys, when you are in a race and others start to walk and you keep running, you gain time. When others start to let off the gas and you keep the gas on, you gain time. Putting in more time allows you to increase, right, your activity and increase your results. Just a function of time in, activity in, results out. Where other people put in less time, you put in more time, you create a separation between you and everybody else out there. That becomes a competitive advantage. So there's the obvious where you stay continuing to put in the activity, you are gonna collapse time, right, by putting in more hours to get more results. So that's the obvious, right? Where others let off, you keep going, you get more time, you get more activity, you get more results. There's an amplified part though, which is my thought number 2, which is most things, guys, compound with consistency. When we talk about building a momentum in a direction, a momentum means an energy, right? A momentum means where you get into a state of flow. How many of you have ever done something consistently enough that it created like an energy, an object in motion stays what, right? In motion. That's what I mean. And this relates to any aspect of what you're doing, any business, right? Any idea, any work. You do the task consistently over a period of time, you create a momentum, a compound effect. So in most things, if not everything you do, a consistency creates a compounded result. So often people never experience the magic of a compounded effect or a momentum effect because we always play the start-stop game, right? We start going, then we hit a separation season and we stop or slow down, which means we gotta get going all over again and create momentum all over again. Then we hit a separation season and we stop and slow down. For most people, they never get into a flow where a momentum or a compound effect starts to work for them. So guys, a separation season is actually a greater effect on where you want to go than just the amount of time in, time out, because it's consistent time in compounding, allowing a momentum or energy to build that amplifies your results even beyond just trading time or activity for result. If you get it, say, I got it. Right? You will never experience that if you run into separation seasons and you're among the masses that slow down or let off the gas during these periods of time. This is why those that maintain consistent effort, no matter what they come through, always end up getting an amplified result or separating themselves from the masses. Over time, that separation can be huge because of that consistent effort, right? So a function of time in, time out, more time, more activity, more results, but an amplified result because of compounded time or momentum created with the consistency that if you stop during a separation season, you're never going to actualize. Last thing though, and this is probably one of the biggest one beyond just time or say compounded effect, is you build the mental fortitude, the resilience, right? The mindset that no matter what happens externally, no matter what circumstances you go through, it doesn't take you off course. You guys, the more you get through separation seasons and you maintain your pace or you learn to start to accelerate, the more you build the muscle to know that what's going on around you doesn't have to have any effect, right, to your focus, your goal, right, your pace that you're currently running. And you guys, there is a confidence in knowing that no matter what happens around, whether it be a season, right, literally, or whether it be a obstacle, right, or some sort of road bump in the way, no matter what gets thrown your way, you know you have the ability to accelerate through. You guys, that's what confidence is all about, knowing no matter what happens, you can continue to go down your path. And you guys, that's even more valuable than even the time or the compounded result is the confidence or the certainty knowing that no matter what gets thrown your way, no matter what happens in the world around us, no matter what the person to the left of you or the right of you is doing right now, it has no bearing on you going after what you're focused on today. So guys, that's why I think separation seasons are a huge, huge opportunity for you to excel or get ahead or move in the direction that you want. It separates you, right, from everybody else in your lane. It separates you from everybody else in your industry. It separates you from all of the quote unquote competition, and beyond everybody around you, it allows you to build the mental muscle that no matter what happens externally, it's not going to get in the way of you going after what you desire right now. So guys, that's what separation seasons are all about. And again, it might be a season, literally, like summertime right now, right? And if you're feeling that in your business or your company or the season around you, hopefully this can have you shift that script and say, you know what? I'm going to use this time as a time to accelerate, to get ahead, to put in the time, to compound my effort, to build the mental muscle and mental mindset and mental fortitude, to continue on track to move toward the life that you're committed to. Or if it's not about the summer season, trust me, right? There's going to be times in your future, inevitably for all of us, where there's going to be people around you that slow down. There's going to be people around you that quit. And just remember, when you get to a place where other people slow down, or you get to a place where other people quit, you keep going. And every time you get to a place where other people slow down or other people quit and you keep going, you are now further separating yourself from everybody else out there, right? You are creating those separation seasons as you continue to move toward to where you want. So guys, keep that lesson in mind. Wherever you get to a place where other people slow down, keep going. Wherever you get to a place where other people quit, keep going. When you get to a place where other people are doing both of those, keep going and learn to accelerate the activity to magnify the separation or the advantage that you have. And you guys, that's going to turn obstacles into opportunities in our separation seasons. Ashley, thanks for the inspiration. I have always said throughout my life, I've used the places where other people quit as competitive advantages, because every time someone got knocked out of the game, that was one less person to compete with. You stay the course, you keep going. And I love the term separation season as a way to capture the essence of that concept. So amazing words. So my question for all of you guys, hey, what are you going to do next separation season you're in right now? Are you going to slow down? right? Are you going to accelerate, power through, and continue moving to where you want, making it an opportunity for you to continue to get ahead? You guys, one more view from the top. Hope everybody is off to an amazing, amazing start of summer. And even more so, I hope you're using this time not just to connect with family, get out and get moving, right? Have some fun. All of that is okay. And I hope you are incorporating those experiences. But I hope as entrepreneurs out there, we're also using this time to accelerate, to get ahead, to bring value to the world, and to move you toward where you're committed to being. Until the next time we walk together, everybody, hey, if someone came to your mind or your heart in today's conversation, tag them below. If you like today's conversation, feel free to press share. And hey, catch past conversations on the podcast, Alive by Design. If you're not subscribed yet, hey, go subscribe. Until the next time we walk together, here's to using this separation season for us to accelerate